Here we go, guys. So I had this idea from multiple YouTubers I watch. So just basically, this is my top 10 wide receivers at in the 2019 NFL Draft. So yeah, starting up, we got AJ Brown, wide receiver, Ole Miss. He's 6 foot, 220. I think he weighed in at. All right. Sorry, I'm putting up my Jenga tower again, so give me a second. And there we go. I got it at the dollar store, and it's like a mini one. It's really fun. It's a good desk toy. Okay, got back into the box. Okay, so that's right. We're doing AJ Brown. Okay, AJ Brown, 6'1", 6'6'1", 220 pounds. Play like a running back. Now, here's the thing. He is probably the lowest ceiling of all the big three consensus guys. None of my guys are consensus guys. A lot of hot takes in here. I know. I don't care. I like the way I scout, and I think the way I scout is the only way to scout. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so AJ Brown, he's got good size. Now, he was mainly used in the slot, so I think his ceiling is a wide receiver 1. Sorry, not a wide receiver 1. I think his ceiling is about wide receiver 14 in fantasy football. I think all goes right, that is where he's going to be at. But I think he can get that for 10 years. Just boom, right there. So he's not going to... So I wouldn't recommend spending the 101 on here. This is more value, I should say. This isn't my top 10. This is more of my top 10 based on value. Like, I might have DK Metcalf over Ashton Dulin, but Ashton Dulin, I like his value more because I think... No, actually, you know what? No. This is my top 10. This right here, I will spend the 101 on AJ Brown. I would totally do that. Now, number 2, I think we got Deebo Samuel. So Deebo Samuel, I think, has the lowest floor. Sorry, not lowest. Highest floor, which is, I think, high-end wide receiver 2, I think is his floor, which was the ceiling of A.J. Brown. I only have him at number 2 because I like... Why do I have him number 2 if his floor is... Oh, why did that? Anyway, I like Deebo Samuel more. I should say his floor is wide receiver 3, or a consistent scorer around there. His ceiling is a wide receiver 1, so top 12 wide receiver. I think I like how he plays. I think he's got good enough speed. Okay, he's got good yards after the catch ability. He's got good hands. He's got all these split traits. I don't know his college diameter. I haven't done a lot of research on it. But I really like Deebo Samuel. Moving on, we have Andy Isabella. Hot take time. Hot take. Whoa. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. Okay. Well, Andy Isabella is small. 5'9", 180, 200. I don't know how much he weighs, actually. But he's a small dude, and he's a wide receiver. But he ran a 4.31. And I think he is sort of a slot guy. All right, as you can tell, I have a type for receivers I like. Basically, I think he's a good slot guy, but you're not using him correctly if you're just using him in the slot. So his floor, wide receiver 3. Okay, that's his floor. That's everyone's floor to me. All right, his ceiling is wide receiver 2. So see, that's why I have him lower than Deebo, but higher than some of these other guys. So his ceiling is pretty medium. I think used in a creative offense, like say the Rams, hopefully the Cardinals, a young offensive mind, the Colts, the Eagles, a team like that where they have the Chiefs would all be good situations. I think the Chiefs would actually be the best situation, especially if this whole Tyreek Hill thing turns into a bad thing, like a really bad situation. I think Andy Isabella could take over the Tyreek Hill role very well, and your team will be able to get him like the late second, early third, so maybe even lower, depending on how things roll out. Not like in fantasy football, he's gonna go early second, but in the NFL, here we go. Number 4, we got Akeem Butler. So I think he is a better version of DK Metcalf. But the thing is, he had a high drop rate. All right, so that's why I think his floor bust, ceiling the wide receiver 1 for Dynasty, I think is his ceiling. His late breakout age at 21. All right, has only a 7% chance. Only 7% of players who have that breakout age work out. I should have done some research on breakout ages and stuff, but it's only 7% is not a good thing. So that's why I have him all the way down at 4, but I still have him in my top 10 because of his insane ceiling, even if he's on the older side and didn't really do anything until he got older and his job issues. But you know, this is not concrete. I'll be changing it as the year goes on. Okay, and then we got who's this? Kelvin Harmon, dude. I love Kelvin Harmon. I think he's going to be the next DeAndre Hopkins. He's got good size. I think he's 6'2", 210. He's got good hands. I think the best hands in the class. He's got good route running. He's slow, but he ran about the same speed and measured about the same athletically. I'm sorry, guys, as DeAndre Hopkins. He gets good separation in college. He literally is my favorite prospect this year. Sadly, I do not own a first in my 18-team league, but I do own a first in my 14-team one. So with that first, it's the 109. I might be going after Kelvin Harmon. And don't say I could trade up. I'm not trading. My team is set how it is. I'm not trading a piece for a risk as big as Kelvin Harmon. Anyway, Kelvin Harmon is probably, I could say he might be my favorite receiver. I came up with his rankings very quickly, so I may change these after the draft based on draft capital. I will not be factoring landing spot for anyone but Andy Isabella and Akeem Butler. Everything else, I think the landing spot. Okay. We got Riley Ridley here. Oh, man, I love Riley Ridley. Now, he did not measure in very well athletically. Another unathletic guy. I love his route running. I think his production wasn't very good. I think he wasn't a runner first offense. So I'm not going to put the production against him. I think he has some of the best. I think he is one of the best prospects this year. All right, obviously he's in my top 5 receivers. I think he's going to be a steal to whoever ends up taking him. In the 4th round of the NFL draft is my projection for him. Whoever ends up taking him in the rookie drafts, about the mid to late 2nd. He will also be a steal. He is going to be the next Devontae Adams is my comp to him. That's my comp. Okay. Next one we got Fresno State. Keyshawn Johnson. Dude. Oh, dude. I have so many small school prospects. I noticed this. I love small school prospects. It may be because I'm a Cardinals fan and we always end up taking a small school guy and they work out a lot. I love Keyshawn Johnson. I think whoever ends up taking him in another 4th round prospect to me, and possibly even in the 3rd rounds of rookie drafts, I think he's going to be the steal this year. He has good size, good hands. You can see in this catch, he's got good body control. Really, he is all around one of the better prospects. I just have him down here because I think his ceiling is limited. Because I think his ceiling is slot duties or wide receiver 2s. Or ceiling of a wide receiver 2. Moving on, we got Paris Campbell. I think his ceiling is another wide receiver 2. But the thing is, his floor is bust. His floor is Tavon Austin. That's my comp to him. He's a Tavon Austin type player. He plays wide receiver like a running back. If he can develop as a pass catcher, he can be great. He is insanely fast. He ran a 4.31 at the combine. He also is tall. I think he's like 6 foot. So he's a taller dude. I think he's 6 foot 210 or something. He's a big dude for running a 4.31. For being the fastest receiver in this year's class. He is also the best receiver. Just kidding. That's a joke, guys. I think again, he's another landing spot dependent guy. If he goes to a creative offensive mind, he is going to be good. Someone who uses him correctly. I hope my Cardinals end up taking him in the third round pick. I gotta sneeze real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry again. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think if Paris Campbell goes to the Cardinals, I want us to get to him, I should say. But here's the thing. We need an outside guy. Ooh, this isn't a Cardinals thing. I just want to say, I want us to take Keyshawn Johnson, but he's a slot guy. I want us to take Deebo Samuel, slot guy. Paris Campbell, not slot guy. Gimmicky guy. I want us to take Ashton Dulin or Riley Ridley or Kelvin Harmon. That's who I want us to take in the third round. If one of them is available, if Kelvin Harmon is available in the third round, I think we should guys pull the trigger on him. Anyway, guys, so we got Paris Campbell, 9th, I think. We got Malone. This is Ashton Dulin. I love Ashton Dulin, guys. Okay, so go to the so I was checking out the Dynasty FF Reddit subreddit, right? And one of the posts there was it was some stat. I think it was like it was some, I don't know, it was like predictive something. You'll find it if you go there. Basically, it had, if you're in the 90th percentile of it, you have a 44% hit rate to be a top 24 wide receiver. You guys want to guess what? Josh Malone is in the 90th percentile. Guys, he literally has a 44% chance of hitting. That is higher than, I mean, of course, it's still a hit or miss. All right, so he still has that 66% chance of busting to be a top 24 receiver. It actually increases. I think it's something like 70%. I think it's like a 70% chance of being a top 36 wide receiver in the draft. Or something. Or it could be even less. It could be 63%. I don't remember. I haven't read it in a little bit. But he has I think a 63% chance of being a wide receiver 3 at least. And if you can get that in the third, fourth, fifth round of your mock draft, of your rookie drafts, I mean, dude, you gotta take that. I mean, who are you gonna have above him? Who are you gonna be able to get who has a 63% chance of hitting? I consider a top 36 a hit in the third or later. Who else? I mean, who else has that chance? Really? Exactly. He has an insane chance of working out, and I think he is worth the 40% risk. I'm planning in my rookie draft. My first pick, my 18-team one. Okay, this is my main one. I have the 18th pick in the second round, which is 36th overall. 36 overall divided by 12. That's the beginning of the third round. So, all right, do math right. Hold up. Calculator time. 1 second, guys. Okay, calculator. Let's do 30. Okay, 18 plus 18, right? Because it's, yeah. Okay, divided by 12. Third round. So in the third round of my rookie draft. Basically, because it's an 18-team league, I try to evaluate as a 12-team and give you guys. So with the first pick in the third round, which is what I'm going to be valuing it at, I'm going to be taking Ashton Dulin. I'm going to hopefully be able to get him because Sleeper doesn't have him in the database yet, and they better. Otherwise, I'm going to be mad. Anyway, they better have it come draft time because otherwise I'll be mad. Now, I love Ashton Dulin. All right, I could argue that he's my number one receiver. My first pick, I'm going to be in this year's draft. I'm going to be taking on him in my big league, obviously. Obviously in my smaller league, the 14-team one. I think I'm planning. I don't want so many shares, but I think I want another Ashton Dulin share. I think I want him in both my leagues. But now, anyway, sorry guys, I just love him. Okay, next pick. I got awkward, guys. Notes. I have a note of this. Hold up. Justin Christian. He was, I think, a top 3 wide receiver according to that same formula that had Ashton Dulin ranked very highly. So I also have Justin Christian ranked highly because of that formula, which he also has 50-60% chance of hitting. I love Justin Christian. I just learned about him. New target right there. I like him. Anyway, so basically, as a review, how do I leave this? Hey guys, how do I leave this? How do I leave? Okay, here we go. So, in conclusion, I have AJ Brown number 1, Deebo Samuel number 2, Andy Isabella number 3, Keem Butler number 4, right? Kelvin Harmon number 5, Riley Ridley number 6, Keyshawn Johnson number 7, Paris Campbell number 8, Ashton Dulin number 9, and Justin Christian number 10. This is how I believe it's going to come out after the actual draft, next year. Come back to this video next year, okay? And comment what I got right or wrong. Actually, you know what? Next year isn't long enough because we saw how long it took Adam Thielen to turn out. We'll go 3 years from now, okay? Come back to this video in 3 years, and come tell me, oh, you should put DK Metcalf in your top 10. Oh, N'Keal Harry is a stud. You can come back and do that, okay? I encourage it. I'm willing to have a loss, what I consider a loss. If I get these wrong, hey, cool. I'm just basically saying these are my top 10 targets and my top 10 receivers. I will be doing running backs tomorrow, maybe, if I can get an assignment I have to do done quickly. Maybe I might have to come back before the week during the draft week. I want to get these. Okay, so my plan. Okay, sorry guys. You can leave at any point during this ending. I'm very bad at endings, as you guys know from earlier. My plan is to get running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, quarterbacks done before the draft. After the draft, we're gonna update that based on landing spots. Quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. We're going to update that after the draft when we find our draft capital in any spot. Now, it won't change very much. I might add someone in because they got a higher landing spot than I expected. Or let's say Andy Isabella goes to a crap landing spot. Like, let's say he goes to what's the team that is a bad landing spot for him? What's a bad offense? What is a bad offense for him to go to? I think any vanilla offenses, let's see. Seahawks. Okay. If he goes to say the Seahawks, all right, he will probably go down a few notches, probably around 7. And let's say Keyshawn Johnson goes to a team that has a beastly slot receiver already. Well, he's gonna fall down my board too because he doesn't have very much opportunity. Now, here's the thing. Landing spot changes very quickly, so so these are my top 10. These will stay my top 10. Unless something drastic changes, like an injury or just a abysmal landing spot or something, or horrible draft capital for someone I ranked highly. So one of these guys, 6 and up. These guys, other than Paris Campbell, these guys are all going to have low draft capital. Maybe even Andy as well will have low. Anyway, I'm just dragging this on. Anyway, guys, hope you guys have a good day. And I will see you soon. Bye.